Hey guys, and welcome to another brand new video. In this video, we have a lot of new news to go and discuss, to talk about, some good, some bad. We have employee information, we have PS5 stock information, we have Xbox Series X stock information. There is a lot of things that have been going on throughout these past few hours. We've had a lot of employees kind of confirm and also talk to me about a lot of different other things that we should be aware of throughout the next like 1 or 2 days, because this target drop is very soon, pretty much imminent, and we can't wait for it. But there's a few things that are kind of going on throughout the actual target itself. So I want to go and talk about a lot of different things for this video itself. So stay on tune. We have a lot of cool stuff. As well, also my hair is looking kind of crazy. And we also have a few cool, exciting things to go and talk about for this video. We usually have our usual solid links, the Amazon for the PS5 that dropped today, the Twitter and Twitch stream, the PS5 giveaway if you guys want to be subscribed for that. And of course, we also have the Weeble and Coinbase. You guys sign up and deposit $100. You guys get free money. But for this one, especially because a lot of you guys like to go and have free things, we have an awesome video sponsor, pretty much all 4 free things, which we're going to go and showcase up right now. All right, guys, today's sponsor for this video is insanely cool. I'd like to introduce you guys to G.Round. Every Thursday, they have new games from indie studios and a bunch of different genres for you guys to go and play. G.Round is a platform that finds awesome games for you guys to go and check out and play for free. Just sign up on the website, link down below. While also being able to check out the games for free, as you play, you get G points, which even lets you unlock skins and exclusive items in games. And even the most active game testers and players can be selected to do even real-life events and find, play, and promote awesome new games. Literally, it's like having a chance to go play brand new games for free every week. Who doesn't like that? If you're a gamer or just even want to have a chance to play a bunch of awesome games for free, then sign up with the link down below, verify your email, then go to testing or upcoming and check out all the awesome games available, then download the G.Round launcher and play any game, or if it's through Steam, just add it through the activate key on the Steam at the very top of the Steam launcher. It's super easy, fast, and once again, free. So thank you once again, G.Round, for sponsoring this video, and check it out with the link down below. Now on to the actual news itself.
Aren't you guys just delightful?
Thank you guys so much for even watching that sponsor. As I mentioned, link down below. All the sponsor money I ever go make always goes towards my mom too as well. And thank you guys for even watching my videos in the first place. So we can do really cool things like that overall. So thank you guys. So to kind of start this off, I do want to go and confirm that some Target employees that actually had their shipments coming out throughout these last 3 days or so, some have confirmed that stock has actually gone and shown on up in their actual stores themselves. We've had some contacts throughout the past few weeks or so, and especially for Target, we have had some employees up here up in the Midwest that have had actual stock show on up today. We've been seeing all these information. Some we saw on the 14th, some we saw up on the 15th, some we also even saw now up to even the 17th too as well. So that could be also for tomorrow. So when it comes to the actual drop itself, as I mentioned, there is now stock physically available in these Target stores. Some places have had stock for a while. Some places are just getting stock from the actual warehouse still. So even if your stock is low from your local store, they can also go and send the stock over to their actual store itself that same day as well, or throughout that week. So it's okay if your store does sometimes have lower stock, but also some places might be more of a regional drop, as we've kind of been noticing from the past previous Target drops. So there's always a very small chance that the stock itself could go also be a little bit bigger than we'd expect based on what the store, or also a little bit smaller as well. We've seen some cases where some stores, like say Jamazu's, we've mentioned throughout the week, can be a little bit lower as well. Like they only maybe do like 10 or 15 drops as well. So far, we haven't actually seen any employees confirmed for Xbox Series X stock showing on up, but we do know there should be shipments showing up sometime in the near future, or they already have shown on up. But more so, I think people usually care a little bit more about that PS5 itself. Same with our channel, so I'm more so familiar with all that news. So I do want to go and confirm that they do have stock on hands physically in the stores themselves. So that's very good news, but we still saw a few other actual dates going on from even the 17th, and I also saw one person, not with the picture, so it's not 100% confirmed, but we did see someone also mention the 18th too as well. Now, as I mentioned on previous videos, just because these dates are 1 or 2 days away does not mean that the drop is going to happen on those days. It could still happen just tomorrow morning as well, or throughout the next 1 to 3 days. We'll maybe touch on some potential dates and stuff like that too as well, if for some reason it does not happen tomorrow. But for sure, be on the lookout tomorrow. We saw that random fake out drop. You guys maybe saw that video earlier on today. If not, basically Target did a fake drop where stock said it was available, like the add to cart, add to stock was available, but because of that, no one was able to add the actual stock from Target itself, so it was more of a fake out. We did see this on the previous Target drops, where they would sometimes do these like weird fake out drops themselves, where basically they would be like It's like a drop, but not really a drop. Like it goes live, but no one is actually physically able to buy the consoles. And they actually did that twice, I think, on the last drop. So they had 2 random weird fake drops like this. So I just want you guys to know that if you guys do see a drop, there is a very, very small chance it's a fake drop. But realistically, click on it anyway, check the stock anyway. And realistically, they already did do the fake stock itself today. So it could just be the next real drop is at that same time. That drop was around 8 a.m. in the morning, by the way. So look around maybe like the 6 to 10 a.m. EST range, give or take, but that around 8 o'clock range or so has been the golden hour that was on the previous last 2 drops, and also this like weird fake drop that happened today. So that's probably a better time to be on the lookout for. There is still a good chance that it can drop at those really weird like 3 to 6 a.m. hours, but realistically, I'd probably assume more on the 8 a.m. hours as well, like give or take a little bit. It depends on target itself. These are not set in stone. These are just my guesses. If you guys really want to be aware, maybe check out throughout that whole 5-hour period throughout today and maybe like the next 2 days or so. We do not know exactly. We are not Target employees. We do not actually work at Target. We're just basing this off of what the actual stock is, what Target employees are saying, like as they actually have stock available, as well also just on our expectations on the previous drops and what we're kind of seeing all this put together. So I'd probably say tomorrow be on a very, very high alert when it comes to stock, Target stock, PS5 stock, etc. It's very, very, very likely throughout these next 2 days for sure, and especially around that 7 to 9 a.m. range, but it could also be earlier or it could also be later. Target has mixed things on up a little bit, so just be aware that there is a chance for some change-ups. But especially with us seeing that stock has been in stores for now a few days, more stock has shown up and been fulfilled for these other stores, and then a lot of employees in all these stores that we saw and showcased throughout this past week or so, a lot of places had a lot of really, really big stock everywhere. So this drop is looking very, very, very imminent. So now a few other things I want to mention too as well. Can make sure I wrote this down so I don't forget. But don't forget, I was talking to some people up in Target themselves, and this breaks my heart. Like, I'm not even like exaggerating or saying that or whatever. There's a Target employee that's down up in Texas, and they've been trying to go give me information. They have not had any power now for 3 days. They have not had any internet now for 3 days because, you know, no power. And what they've been doing to go and make sure their phone is charged or at least have a chance to get some heat is they actually have a local church down there up in Texas where they've been trying to go. They have like a generator set up over there so people can kind of use it as like a safe spot or whatever. And they basically been trying their best to charge their USB brick to go and keep their laptop and their also phone charged the best they can, you know, when they go to the actual church itself. Texas is still really, really bad, and same in the whole entire South area grid. I touched on these previous videos, but I think people are underestimating on how bad some of these places are and also how much it's affecting some Target. So as I mentioned, this is a Target employee, and their Target, they confirmed, still has no power and it's off an actual grid. We also saw another person I was looking through on Twitter trends, basically for just going through all this stuff, is that their Target is somewhat active, but it's basically powered by like a weird generator, and it's basically like running at like a 5% capacity. Like their online is still messed on up, and a lot of online services are still messed up too as well in a lot of the southern states. I think as of now it's like I think I saw an article with 150 million people without power. I'm not sure if that's right or not. I think it does actually seem really, really high, but there's been a lot of issues with people having stuff down in the south, and there's like 14 states still having issues. I even have some friends in Arkansas, she's having issues. I'm having friends down in Texas, like either streamer friends and YouTube friends, they still have no power. Some people are still having rolling power outages, and there's a lot of bad stuff going on. Thankfully, here in Chicago, we've seen stock, you know, showing on up. The roads are pretty much clear. I think the Midwest is mostly pretty much good. A little bit cold, but, you know, it's not that bad. But a lot of places down, especially in Texas, we are still seeing a lot of hiccups when it comes to all this stuff over here. And a lot of stores are having issues. A lot of places are having issues. People literally do not have power. Some hospitals do, but they basically have to allocate their like power to certain areas. So it's not going too good. So that I do want to keep on saying that is a very big possibility that it could get delayed a little more, an extra 1 or 2 days until this issue is resolved. This is like an actual, like, it's really bad. Like there's literally people that, because Texas is not handling the infrastructure, and they don't necessarily have the normal, like their pipes are having issues, their power's having issues, they're on a separate like federal grid. There's a lot of big stuff going on, and it's really kind of bad. So keep all those people in your thoughts and prayers, or if you guys don't pray for any reason, just keep them like in your thoughts for sure. There's a lot of bad stuff going on. I have a lot of friends down there too as well that are not doing too good. It's not the end of the world, but it's not looking good. And that kind of affects up the Target drops as well, like I said, because there are some Target stores that don't even have power, and there's also some Target stores that don't have internet, so it might have issues with the actual inventory, and also may have issues actually getting the stuff themselves. And also don't forget too, and I've mentioned this in previous videos throughout the day, that also these Target drops are local. So when roads are having issues, they might have issues with the drop as well. Also, when it comes to going to the store, if these people cannot buy their local stock, like they don't have internet or power, a lot of these Targets, even if they had stock allocated, they cannot physically buy it. So I don't want to go and be like that one guy who's trying to bring like fear or whatever, but this is a lot of stuff that I'm kind of noticing, and just based on normal like job stuff, it could potentially delay the drop. I still want you guys to go be on the lookout tomorrow. I still want you guys to be on the lookout, especially on Thursday too as well, if it does not drop tomorrow. I'll probably even have a video up early tomorrow to as well to kind of remind you guys. But like, just be aware that there is a potential issue with all that. I've been saying in the past few videos or so, kind of more of an update, that there is still, like as of right now, as of like 10 minutes ago, by the time you guys see this video, there are still issues going on and Targets still do not have power. But on the bright side, as I mentioned, some places up in Illinois and some other Midwestern places do have physical stock on hand, and stock has arrived. So it can kind of go either way. I think tomorrow is still looking pretty likely, so just be on the lookout throughout that rough range of time. Like I said, like the 4 a.m. to 10 a.m. range, if they go do and drop. They even did do that fake out drop today with all the issues going on, so there is still a good chance of it happening. But also be aware that there could be a slight chance in delaying on that for maybe another day or two until the issues can be resolved. So just be aware, I'm just kind of keep you guys up to date. I don't want you guys to be like, oh, there's not gonna be a Target drop. It's still looking very likely. Amazon did also drop too as well, so it's also looking likely too. Like big major retailers may not necessarily care, so just be aware that there could be a small chance of a delay. But we do see stock, we're seeing good news, we're seeing stock moving, we're seeing companies actually getting stock, and everything is looking very good for this Target drop still going on. So just giving you guys all the update on that. That's pretty much about it for the video. Like I said, be on the lookout, especially tomorrow morning. We'll go and kind of see if I'm awake, which I probably won't be. I'll tweet about it. If not, I'll have maybe a reminder video for you guys really quick to go and check and see. I appreciate you guys all so much for watching. Definitely check out our sponsor link down below. It's literally all free to go and download and sign it up for it, so make sure you guys go and do it to it. As always, we always have the Amazon links if you guys want to check for any cancellations or warehouse stuff for the PS5, the Twitter and Twitch stream. We'll love to see you guys there. The Weeble, sign up for Weeble and deposit $100. You guys go and get free stock, free money, and of course Coinbase, you guys buy $100 with any cryptocurrency, you guys go and get free Bitcoin. And also subscribe for the PS5 giveaway going on too as well, and leave a like and comment down below your thoughts on the video itself. Good luck on the Target drop if it happens tomorrow. Like I said, we'll definitely be on the lookout. We're in high alert for it, and I hope it actually does happen so you guys can go get your consoles. I love you guys all so much. I appreciate you guys all so much for watching, and I'll see you guys all on the next one.